to do. But yeah, mate, we're inside the map. And here, in the top right-hand corner of the map, the Brazilian... Wait, I thought he was Darren. I guess he's a Zerg. I don't really know. This is fate.
Maybe he race switched. I don't know. But spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, of course, since he's up against a Zerg player, he is now Protoss. It is the Mexican Protoss, JimRising.
I really have to check up on that because on Wikipedia, I think I have him as a Terran player.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know where this Zerg is coming from. Is he pulling a JimRising maybe?
I mean, I guess we can ask him after this, I guess. I'm just quickly checking some history here. Fate. No, yeah, Sentimiento Latino number 92. Fate was Zerg. It was Zerg. Man, you know, as time goes on, you know, we get older. Sometimes we get wiser, but we also lose some of our memories. So.
Mate, don't mention it. I was not even able to remember the 8 Mexican players a minute ago.
They're your people. They're your people. God damn it.
And there's only 8 of them. Like, it's not like there's dozens of them.
Oh God.
By the way, what's JimRising doing? Look at that.
Yeah, he doesn't have a forge, by the way. that's the crazy thing to me. Like, he's got a cheeky pylon outside the third base.
Game paused.
Oh boy.
Maybe he noticed. What the hell am I doing?
Maybe he has like a hotkey issue and there was meant to be a forge, and he's trying to fix it. Otherwise, he could just throw down a gateway here and just warp in.
But the warp will be still so far away. He will notice the pylon long before that.
Again, JimRising's having fun today. He's having fun. Oh God. But yeah, DreamHack. It's gonna be. It's good. I don't know if you remember this, because Yoda and we were casting it all last year. When we hit the final qualifiers, it's like we don't want to do it. It's like we don't want to see the bloodbath, you know? We don't want to see like the people that we're fans of like rise and fall, you know? Like it's heartbreaking. It's oh my God.
That is why you bankroll your own event so you can see your favorite players play.
Like especially because ESL, like, they have like notorious bad seeding for their qualifier brackets. Like, it's just they literally just roll the dice for those, mate. It's all over the place. And
I mean, to be honest, when you only qualify 1 or 2 people,
yeah,
like, this does not matter very much.
But it means like big names can hit each other early on. I know, if you remember last year, like Paco Mike got absolutely screwed, like in a lot of those qualifiers where he would go up against like Cham and stuff like that. Oh my God, this is disgusting. Oh my God.
Shield batteries. 3 shield batteries.
In my mind, what Jim just did was he paused the game and then he had like a whiteboard behind him and he was like trying to do the math. He's like, all right, what do I do? What's the plan here? What's the game plan? And this is what he came up with.
No, mate, he probably just made a poll on his stream. Make his viewers choose what he was gonna build there.
Oh my God. That probe is not going to die, by the way.
I mean, to be honest, they're going to drain the energy from those batteries. But then again, it's 3 batteries. Look, this token is mortal. It doesn't matter how many Zerglings around him, he's not gonna die.
It's not dying, mate. It's just not happening. Oh God. So the important thing is that there is only 1 pylon, so he can focus down that pylon with the Lings, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Committing. He cannot commit. This is an incredibly bad position for him.
Yeah.
2 spines, a bunch of Zerglings, only 1 pylon, no gateways. I don't think Jim has even started gateway technology yet.
Yeah, warp gate. It's not. It's not. It hasn't even started. He's supply blocked. All right, leads are coming. Oh no!
Seriously, please.
He turns around. He turns around to help deal with the stalkers instead. I was about to say, yo, if Fate went across the map, like he could end the game. Oh god.
Oh, good wall. Minimizes the surface area that Selins can attack from.
Yeah, nice recall as well. Only one stalker does go down, and because of that, he also has the stalkers at home to defend as well. There we go. He fully walls off. He still has not started warp gate, by the way. He has a massive bank.
Double Stargate is his next move. Who needs Wargate? Who needs Wargate when you can build the Golden Armada?
Oh god. Jim is going full Protoss right now. Is what he's doing. All right. So, do you think he's going to meme it up even more, or is he going to make Void Rays? Like, is he going to do something crazy and go like Mass Oracle at this point?
No, it's going to be either Void Rays or maybe Phoenixes. Yeah, Void Rays.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
Jim is crazy, but he's not that crazy. He's gonna do Void Rays, and then he's going to transition into carriers, probably.
Oh boy. Yeah, probably. That's or he could even just throw down the Fleet Beacon and get Flux Veins and just just commit to Mass Void Ray. Meanwhile, Face, you know, he's kind of macroing up as well. He's getting as many drones as he can. Interestingly, he's going straight into Lair. Like he's not getting like a safety Roach Warren or anything like that. So he could be looking to go either straight into Hydralisk Den or even Aspire.
Probably Spire. I think that would be the most wise decision at the moment. I don't think Fate saw how many Stargates were there, right?
He did not. He saw the Void Ray, and that's what he knows right now. And interestingly, like, he is taking all of his gases, but he is still going for that Roach Warren. It is a little bit later, but it is on the way. So yeah, I am still a little bit concerned. He has a decent amount of queens. So he should be okay. Yo, that spawning pool is so exposed. Uh-oh.
Oh no, supply block.
Okay, he's fine. He's got plenty of queens to push away these Void Rays. It's all good.
Man, what a show JimRising is giving to us. He still has not started Wargate, and instead he's researching +1 air attack. His core. Actually, no, he did finish Wargate. What am I saying?
Yeah. He got it early.
I didn't even notice.
He chroned it out. I don't know if he's going to use it, to be fair, because of how much he's committing.
It is so inconsequential. Nice transfuses on the Overlord. Maybe too much transfuses for only one Overlord.
Yeah, that will hurt him, especially if he wants to go for a follow-up push. Like, he has a decent amount of queens to defend for now. He did still commit to the Hydra Den. He hasn't started working on any of the Hydra upgrades, though, which is a little bit interesting to me. To be fair, Fate, like, he's struggling gas-wise at the moment. He needs a couple more gases. Oh boy, and there it is. He isn't going into carriers. He's getting Flux Veins.
+1 mass Void Rays, +2 now starting. Like, Jim is going all Void Rays all day.
Oh boy. And it could work. I mean, thankfully, you know, Fate is going for Hydras and not Corruptors. Like, he would be having a much harder time in that situation. But we'll see. We'll see what Fate can get done here.
Roach is across the map.
Yeah.
There is not much land army here. I'm gonna be honest, I think Jim is the favorite in this game, but I think he's overestimating his opponent too much.
Or underestimating, right? Like,
sure, underestimating, that's what I say, right?
yeah. Oh boy, and because of that, like, all his Void Rays are across the map. Okay, he is forced to recall. He should be safe at home. But I agree, like, if he has too much fun here, like, he is at the risk of losing. Oh my god, the queens are waddling across the map. I don't know if there are enough queens. We'll see. We'll see if there's enough anti-air here.
But the battery overcharge was used earlier, so there's no more batteries here, and
True.
there's no charge on those zealots. So yeah, I think Fate can basically just aim into Jim's base. You just need to take care of the queens. He's dividing his army. Okay, he destroyed Jim turrets.
Oh,
He
the
needs to take care of
queens.
his queens. No.
Yeah, he needs to
These are so
transfuse.
important.
There's only two queens left. Yo, all the queens are gonna go down.
It was so important that those queens survive because yes, you have a bunch of hydras, but they don't resist as much. Oh god.
The disruptors are out. So the problem is that Fate split up his army, and now another disruptor shot, and now, yo, Jim, he will be able to defend here on 2 bases. I say that we have more hydras flooding across the map. Maybe Fate can like have a little bit more momentum going his way and keep pushing, but in the end he does pull back, and he's in a decent position, right? Like he's working on the 4th base, and Jim, he's trying to reclaim his 3rd.
He is in a very good position because Jim has basically just void rates, which are not so good against hydras, as we're gonna see right now.
Yeah. God, hydras are so fast in that speed zone. Oh god, but this is scary. So Fate dealt a lot of damage. I hope that he doesn't feel safe though. Like he still needs to feel pressure to keep dealing damage. If he backs off now, Jim is going to get carriers out, and he's going to make this a lot harder for Fate. Something else that we didn't really take note of is that Jim went for a 2nd robo, so he's pumping out 2 disruptors at a time. Like that's going to be huge.
Seems the march.
He does see the march. Only 1 shield battery here at the natural. Only 1 overcharge is going to be available. 4 disruptors though. Like you can do so much with 4 disruptors, with 4 purification novas. Not like those though.
Yeah, this is going to depend a lot of how good Fate Micro is.
Exactly. 2 disruptor shots go off and they don't land at all. 1 goes off. Fleet transfuse. Ah! He gets
The
1.
queens. Oh god, so many hydras went down for that ball of fire. And now 1 carry is out. I don't think Fate has enough now to break JimRising.
We'll see. Another disruptor shot goes off and the disruptor dies just barely in time. I don't know how I feel about this, but he split up a bunch of hydras. He does take out the 3rd base. Oh my god, but the novas. And it looks like once again JimRising is going to hold, but once again also JimRising lost his 3rd base.
Not sure how to feel with this trade. On one side, Fate did manage to destroy JimRising's 3rd base again, so Jim is only on 2 bases and has been for the whole game. On the other hand, JimRising's army is slowly starting to get bigger.
Yeah.
He has lost many of the disruptors, but he's keeping the void race, and the carriers are slowly starting to creep.
Yes. JimRising may not have like a big army, but it's like a high quality army right now, right? And as you said, it's slowly getting bigger and bigger. Thankfully, Fate isn't tunnel visioning and he's expanding more, right? Like he's getting a 5th base as well. He isn't letting up on his economy. He's working on an infestation pit as well to get into hive. Like he isn't forgetting about his upgrades. They may be a little bit late, but like, oh god, and this 5th is forced to be cancelled. Oh.
Poor drones. They didn't stand a chance.
God. Oh god, split puppy, split!
It was not good enough. The disruptors are working magic.
Yeah, the disruptors are key here, but I think this is the last disruptor shot, but oh god, it gets another good shot off.
I mean, look at the bright side. The void rays are now finally gone.
Yeah.
No more void. Only carriers and disruptors remain. Sorry, only carriers remain basically.
Yeah, only 2 disruptors, and the disruptors are slowly dying to the roaches. Oh god, they just barely stay alive.
20 hydras has just been built by Fate, so this is just pure hydra. Pure hydra against carriers. Like, I don't think Jim has that many carriers to carry him through this game.
And you know what? Hey, that 3rd died. The 3rd just keeps dying. He just can't get it. Oh my god! And another disruptor was focused down. I want to praise Fade a little bit. He's been doing a really good job at focusing down these disruptors. Like, if I quickly check, 9 disruptors have died this game.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of power as well. Imagine if JimRising like microed back his disruptors and he had 9 right now, or 12. Like, that'd be huge.
100 supply against 100 from JimRising. And Jim still hasn't been able to mine from a tier base. Meanwhile, Fate now has his FEP up and running.
Yeah, it's...
Well, he's almost up, but he's was running. He's actually running.
It is running. I'm just really scared though, because again, there are a lot of Hydras, but like Novas, they don't care. Look at this. Oh god. Like a third of the Hydra's already gone.
Oh god, Settlings managed to get into the main.
And I love this a lot more. Fate is struggling to deal with like the main army, but like avoid the main army, you know, go for all these round buys. Oh god! Oh.
Okay, he managed to steal the disruptor. But yeah, there's too much DPS here. Those Hydras, they're very good, but they're very squishy.
Ooh, nice moves there as well. He dodges the Nova. Again, like Fate's just dealing with these disruptors. He's doing a good job, but there's still like a good amount of them though. Like, I think it's going to be very difficult for Fate to fight the main army without Vipers. That's the big thing that Fate needs right now. He needs Vipers desperately.
Why just as you say that, Vipers are starting to be inbuilt.
Like, Vipers are so important, especially because there's no High Templar for feedbacks, right? Like, Vipers, all they have to do is go in, yoink the disruptors, and once all the disruptors are gone, then the Zerg player can finally aim you freely. And now it's kind of...
Yes, 36 Hydras. And 70 drones versus the 46 of JimRising.
So, they're kind of even economically, I guess.
I guess. I mean, he's too zealous, like, even it out a little more. Without speed, without charge.
Yeah. Oh god, like this is what I'm worried about, is that Jim, he got the third up and running, and that's very important for a Protoss player. Like a third base Protoss, like it's not the best economy, but it's good enough, right? As we can see, Jim can sustain this kind of army. Now he's taking a fourth base. Fate, he can't allow this to happen. He has to make sure he keeps Jim in check and keeps him contained to as few bases as possible.
I think Fate is being a little too cautious now. Like, if I were him, I would keep trading and trading with JimRising because Fate has the economy advantage, like by a landslide.
Yeah.
Now Jim has started to recover. He has how many disruptors now? He has 6 disruptors and 7 carriers.
Oh boy, here we go. Show me the abducts. Oh god, he doesn't abduct.
Okay, that was huge because that was a lot of disruptors in just one shot.
Yeah, that was every single disruptor shot. Oh my god, and now there's nothing to stop the Hydras. All the carriers are getting yoinked, and the disruptors can't do anything.
Okay. Light, are you okay?
My mouth was open. GG. Fates takes game number 1 against Jim. And this is why at the start of the game you don't put a pylon and 3 shield batteries across the map and delay warp gate.
I mean, come on, Jim, play seriously. I know you're Protoss, but come on.
Wow.
Yeah, that was an interesting game number 1.
Yeah, it really was.
Look, for everything weird that Jim did, Fate answered correctly. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, definitely. You could definitely argue that his answers were correct, but maybe he could have gotten there a little bit faster. but regardless, I don't think he ever really allowed the game to really slip out of his hands. He never allowed JimRising to get out of control, and I think that was very good. Like, he had some really nice moves, some really nice focus fire. Yeah, GG. And now we're in game 2.
Yes, game number 2 with JimRising.
JimRising playing Zerg? Is this happening? Is that intentional?
Apparently so. We'll see in a moment if Jim doesn't quit, but maybe Jim saw how his opponent played, and he's like, "No, mate, I think I can do it better with Zerg in this matchup."
I'd be surprised because Jim has committed to Protoss even against people like Rio and stuff. Okay. Wow.
Sure. Sure.
Why not? Why not? Here we are in game number 2, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Blackburn ALE. We have the Brazilian Zerg player. He's red. Ooh, going for a 12 full. It is Fate.
And here in the left corner of the map, the Mexican now actually Zerg player JimRising. I don't know why I feel that it's been a while since I see Jim playing Zerg.
I haven't seen Jim in a ZvZ in a very long time. I don't think I've seen him in a ZvZ all year, to be honest.
Maybe he's like DreamHack soon. I gotta start practicing it really.
Maybe. Honestly, I'm so shocked that Jim is playing Zerg that I feel like probably someone donated to the stream. I feel like he probably got like $100 donation or something to play Zerg. Like, I don't know, mate.
We'll see. Fate starting with the 12 pull, mate. Mm-hmm. Now the service and a drone. A drone also is going.
Oh my god. This
is fine.
Yeah, this drone is intentional. Very interesting. It all gets spotted by the Overlord, so Jim knows what's coming his way. He knows it's a 12 full. Ooh, he immediately cancels the gas. And we'll see how Jim deals with this. So again, it's been a very long time since I've casted Jim in a ZvZ, but Jim has some of the best ZvZ in the region. Second only to Cham, I would say. Like, he's insanely good at this matchup. But, you know, has he been playing it? Has he been practicing? Is he rusty?
Oh, Spines immediately start over the creep that James hatchery made. Mm-hmm. The drones are pulled.
Yeah.
Here come the dance light. Here come the dance.
Oh, exactly. And Fate just has to not overextend. He has to make sure he protects that spine. The spine will be finishing up. Oh, he almost gets around it. Has to be careful. Oh. And he
Serlings has fallen.
Yeah, that wasn't the best fight there for Fate, and in the end, Jim does take the fight, and he does force a cancel on the spine. Oh,
man, can you imagine if Jim failed to hold against the spine Serling rush, and he went out of the tournament right now? Remember, Jim is down 1-0.
Yeah. I'm cheering for Fate right now. Personally, I wanted that to happen. He was so close there, so close. But now Jim is counterattacking across the map. And Fate, what does he have? He's got drones. The Queen gets surrounded. The Queen's gonna fall. Oh my god. Part of me feel... Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think we managed to come to a very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Stable game for the both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I would say that Jim is still ahead. I mean, we can see in the worker count, right? Like, Jim didn't lose anywhere near as many workers as I'm sure Fate would have hoped to have killed. I do think that maybe if Fate had committed a little bit more to the attack, and because he was droning up as he was attacking, maybe if he was flooding lanes across the map, maybe he could have made something happen. But now he's in a rough position, and oh boy. I feel like Jim is upset.
I mean, he is. He totally is. But I wouldn't say Fate is in a rough position. They're very equal at the moment. The worker difference is not that big, to be honest. And yeah, from here on, it's just good to see what each player has planned. For Fate right now, that's a rush warren, and for Jim, that's a really quick dirt.
Yeah, this is a lot more standard from Jim. He's still going for a Roach Warren as well. He's walling off. But Fate's like he's planning to go, I imagine he's planning to go for another like 2-base all-in essentially. Especially with that Roach Warren being hidden. He doesn't want his opponent to see that. So we'll see how committed he is. We'll see if he even goes for another base. Goes for a third hatchery, which I would hope he does, but right now, it's not looking likely. He may even just march his queens across the map.
Oh no, there's a link.
Oh.
Is he going to scout everything?
Oh.
Ooh. Did you saw how this settling like stopped for a brief second? That's what gave him. Otherwise, I think he would have gone into the base and saw the rush warren.
Yeah. Well, and this is very Miyamika-esque, by the way. So the queens are going to be rolling out across the map. So it's going to be a queen roach push. No upgrades, no evo chambers, no lair. He's all in right now. JimRising, what does he have to defend? He's not throwing down any. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for some spines to be thrown down.
I don't like it. I don't like this push by Fate. It was scouted. Jim already has his third. And
he's bringing drones as well. Oh my god. And we'll see if these spines even finish up, because Jim does have Ravagers, so he can try and bow them down.
The queens help, but I think Jim has more roaches and more Ravagers here.
Yeah.
Plus one is also on the way for Jim. This is not good for Fate.
It does feel like he's overextending a little bit. He lost all his Ravagers as well. He only has Roaches left. He's being pulled back. He needs his spines to move forward. He actually made a Spore as well, question mark? I don't know if that was intentional, but they're not a part of the fight.
Yeah, the spines for Jim managed to root, and this is GG. Fate with the desperation push that didn't work out, and we're not tied 1-1.
Wow. And now the big question is Jim going to play Zerg or Protoss in the ace match?
I will. No, mate, Terran. Of course you have to play Terran. You gotta finish a trilogy, you know.
Oh god. We'll see what he has planned here. Is he gonna go for the trifecta? Are we gonna see all three shades of Jim? Yo, Ryan. Calling Jim out, mate.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Oh god. We'll see what he whips out here. If he does, like, are we gonna have to change his color to random on the Wikipedia? Like, what do we?
For Jim?
Yeah, on the bracket. The bracket.
Yes, you actually put random, and then in the individual matchup, you put what race they have. It's okay, it's okay, mate. I have a guy. But yeah, shout out to Maho Senshi, who I believe is currently editing the Wikipedia pages for the tournaments. She usually does it from the semifinals onwards. Seems Jim is gonna Zerg.
Oh boy, oh boy. Interesting. Is this the end of an era? Is this the end of JimRising playing as Protoss?
It's just Jim that saw how game one went for him, and he was like, "Nope, I gotta win. I need the money."
Meanwhile, god damn it, pianists, get out of here. No. Gustavo got caught in the crossfire. Oh god. Alright, here we go. Ace match. Are we gonna see Fates go for another 12 pool? Like, he knows he's up against Jim's like main race. Like, he knows that he has to do something here.
Maybe, I don't know. The question is, how much faith does Fate has in him to beat Jim on a standard Mako game?
0. Oh boy. But like, because it's a ZvZ, like there's a lot available too. You don't have to just go for an early pool. You can do something else. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to something crazy like 2-base Muta, you know? Do the Muta against the Muta King or something like that. Something fun.
We'll see, mate. We'll see. Here we go. Game number 3 in 2000 atmospheres, people. Here on the top right-hand corner of the map, the Brazilian Zerg player. It is Fate.
Spawning in the bottom left hand corner for the first time in a long time. Playing as Zerg in a ZvZ. We have the Mexican Zerg player. He is blue, representing Timbers Esports. It is JimRising.
So light. Cham just went to Korea.
Yeah.
When are we gonna see Jim in Korea? Someone please call the owner of Timbers Esports and say, please, send JimRising to Korea.
What's Jim gonna do in Korea?
Make content, of course. He's gonna make content.
He's gonna make like mukbangs, you know, with Jim, with like special and stuff like that. Like, there's with Cham as well, because all 3 of them would be in Korea. Like, that'd be a lot of fun. I love the idea of like Special and Cham dragging Jim to the gym, like to work out.
That would be hilarious. I will see that, definitely. Do you remember back in the old days, No Regret used to make like kinda mini documentaries when the foreign were over there? That was really good. I want to see that, but with the players that are currently in Korea. So you say Cham is going over there, Scarlet is going over there, Astra is over there. I think especially still over there, I think I saw a tweet of him recently that he was going to return to Mexico because he was not able to renew his visa.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. Is he going to stay a long time in Mexico?
I think he plans only to be in Mexico for a couple of days. Like, he goes to Mexico just to renew it and then immediately go back.
Is it the typical that you only leave for like a couple of days to a quick travel to China and then return and it auto renews?
Yes. Scarlet was saying that they she and Estrella and all of them, they would go to Japan. They would like have trips to Japan just to renew their visa and then go back to Korea. Which is interesting. Oh boy. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see all of them together. Hopefully it doesn't take Special too long to get back into Korea, just so he's there for his boy 4chan. Oh
no, the Queen.
No, the Queen, no! Oh boy. Oh god, the drone. Yo, the drone.
Oh no.
GG.
I mean, it's okay. He's still okay, but yeah, losing a queen and it's okay. Jim still hasn't made anything towards making his start. So that's that. So it does not matter how much delayed your deal was if your opponent is not even starting it.
This is
But still, losing the queen that hurts.
It does. Losing the queen, losing the third. I'm just really worried for Fate right now because he's down in a lot of respects. Like, sure, he does have the third base on the way, but that's really the only thing. Like, he's down in terms of the worker count. He's down in terms of the upgrades as well. Jim, sure, he doesn't have a third, but he may not even be wanting to go for a third. Like, he's going for a pretty fast lair. He's getting all his gases up. Regardless, he's going to have a very strong Roach army, you know, pretty soon, and I don't know if Fate is going to be able to meet him.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This is one of the moments where you see. Okay, Fate scouts. Fate managed to see the lair timing. This is a huge deal.
Yeah, and I'm worried for Fate a little bit just because he doesn't see everything. So in his mind, it could even be Mutus, to be honest. But okay, he sees all the roaches. He knows 100% that a massive roach push is going to be on the way, and he has to prepare himself. He has to try and catch up. He's trying to work on his upgrades. Lair still not done quite yet, but hopefully he doesn't overdrone. And the roaches are coming, that king. They're coming.
There are. I don't think Fate is ready.
Yes.
7 roaches are being built, but JimRising +1 is about to finish.
Yeah, +1 is about to finish up. All the lings are gonna go down. There's only 2 roaches right now. This is it. This is all he's got. Oh god. The rest of the roaches are on the way. And yeah.
No, too many roaches. More roaches are coming from JimRising. Come on, Fate, come back. Yeah,
he's coming back. You got to give up your third. Oh god, he's being a little. He wants to try and save it, but yeah, the third, it is going to go down. Thankfully for Fate, this is buying Fate a lot of time. But what's he doing with that time? That's GG.
He's GGing, actually. That's what he's doing with that time.
GG.
That was an unexpected GG. I gotta say.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna stay there a little bit longer, but in the end, Jim, he was able to take down his opponent, but he had to show off his Zerg to do it. He couldn't do it with his Protoss.